we noticed a widespread referring domain and backlink loss across the board. And what you're looking at here is basically on the bottom axis is your AmLaw rank, with on the y-axis is the domain authority, domain ranking, however you want to call it, trust score. And kind of the key takeaway from this and the trend that we're seeing here is that the red line, which is the year-over-year backlinks change, is relatively steady across all of the AmLaw rankings, whether you're number 1 or 200, but which this presents an opportunity for those lower on the list because those year-over-year changes aren't very dramatic. So it gives those firms an opportunity to capitalize on more backlinks, raise their authority, and overall improve their SEO performance. And if we go to the next slide, something we also looked at was the year-over-year referring domains change. And what you'll notice is from 1 to 50, even 1 to 100, the gap is kind of bigger. And as you get lower on the list, the gap shortens with those referring domains in terms of loss. So what we noticed here is that 85% of the AmLaw 200 did lose referring domains year over year. And basically what this indicates to us is that people are losing opportunities and they're losing those backlinks, which is in turn negatively affecting their authority, which affects their visibility score. And just I'll tie in the GEO too. Backlinking and media mentions is also really important for that. So this is something that you should be paying attention to and keeping your eye on. And then if we look at the next slide, you can see the year-over-year backlinks change. So again, from spot 1 to 50, that year-over-year change is pretty dramatic. But again, what we noticed is that some firms, they did maintain their backlink profiles. They did lose some, like this year-over-year backlink change for 1 to 50 is fairly dramatic. And basically what this is suggesting to us is that firms are becoming more dependent on fewer sources, which from an SEO perspective, GEO perspective, visibility perspective in general, you really want to diversify your sources. So going back to the referring domains and just backlinks as a whole, it's something that you really want to focus on and pay attention to and make sure that you are diversifying your backlink profile. You're not just relying on the same sources time and time again. And then just something I also want to note is that, yes, there was a pretty dramatic drop from 1 to 50 in the backlinks change. But I will say that not all backlink losses are bad. Sometimes your site will just get like random spammy backlinks that you had no say in, you just happen to get it. And those can actually negatively affect your digital visibility and your domain score. So once again, it's really important to pay attention to your backlink profile, because if you are getting those spammy links, you do want to discredit them so they don't affect your site. But that would really be the only instance in which losing a backlink or referring domain is actually a good thing, but it's very rare that that happens. So just pay close attention to your backlink profile. There's tools. Ahrefs is a great tool for checking what backlinks your website has. So just keeping an eye on that and making sure that you're constantly building new backlinks from relevant and authoritative websites.